Back my chair's lumbar support a little bit. And away we go. Can y'all just stop like grunting and all that shit? Sound constipated. Nope. Hmm. Mall, the arena. So, completed outpost. I'm going the right way, right? Yes, I am. Good. Game wanted to do an update, but I told it to fuck that. Just launch for me, please.
I can override Bristlebacks now and ride them.
Okay, so there is something up ahead here. Acid bellowback sites. Let's try and not fight those. Thanks, please. Okay, what is this shelter?
Easy there.
You stay there for a second. Yeah, you run, little piggy. Hmm. It's basically just an additional campfire. Nothing really here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to save. There we go. Alright, what about my gear and stuff? No upgrades to anything I want to upgrade. Alright, let's fly back to my mount. So that was not anything important. I'm sorry, what is this unknown settlement? Where's the campfire? There it is.
Air like blood. You must be the champion. Please, a word.
Sure, what you got for me, rumor caster?
Your actions are known across the lowlands, Easterner. You've aided our marshals and our chief. I, for one, am grateful. So I'll tell you what. What I see, what I know, I will share. That way you won't be running blind in these parts.
Okay, can you share it a little quicker?
The lowlands are home to some of the most dangerous machines in the Forbidden West. You should consider visiting our hunting grounds, southwest of here. Get some training in. Maybe learn a new trick or two.
I'll keep it in mind when I'm out there. Thanks.
Cool. Not planning to do that anytime soon. Anything for sale here I like? Not that I can buy. Hmm. Hmm. Why not? Okay, now on this path are these elemental circulator.
Got it from here.
No, I'm just gonna disappear. Because I have not gotten where I need to go yet, and I do not want to play with you. Any others here? Or is it
Chop
just the
them, okay.
two? That did not do what I wanted it to.
Can't do much without ammo.
Did not get what I wanted out of that. Okay, that's just a standard body thing. 33% chance of spawning. We versus Psy, we versus Shock. Okay. We don't really have anything plasma right now.
Wire can't hold on to that.
Fine. And I do not have crafting materials for that. Well, shit. Come on. Move, you big lug. There you go. I do not know how big a shockwave this is going to send. This could be bad. How much for battery? Alright.
Rain's really coming down.
Yeah, it's okay. I need this thing to move. Can you fucking move? Thank you, thank you. Have a good night. You got work tomorrow, enjoy.
Shane's on to me.
No.
If I'm gonna find the parts I need, I should check all the machine carcasses here. I'll need to find another herd. Didn't get the parts I need.
Yeah, that did not get me what I wanted. Sad face. Shit. Yeah, it's just running me towards another one. Fuck it. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, where's a campfire? Ever so slightly to my left. Let's find that first, then fast travel. Because then I can fast travel for free. Let's pick up the quest, see how this goes. See how this goes. Only downside the PS4 version. Loads super slow on fast travel. Probably do this side quest real quick and then head to the base. Move the story along. I think I'm considered high enough level now that the next one should be within my range. Come on, game. Load up. Arrow hand.
I don't need a chaplain telling me what battles to fight.
The real battle is arguing with you.
Look, we don't get those hearts, we don't get water, and everyone dies.
What's going on?
I'm going back to the pens. I'll gut those machines myself.
So machines did this?
An Easterner with hair like blood. The Outlander that took down the Bulwark.
You killed Greta, Regala's champion. He was one of ours.
It's Aloy, and I'm not looking for any trouble.
Maybe I could use some trouble right about now. Out there is a big herd my people harvest. We take the machines' hearts, send them to our capital, get paid with water. Gets harder every year. Killer machines keep showing up to defend the herd. Last one hit us right as we were penning up our prey. Nearly wiped us out. But
I can
our
see
quarry
that.
is still in the pens, which means if I can get their hearts, we can trade for the water we need.
If you go out there alone, you'll probably wind up dead, Draka.
I'm not going alone, Chaplain. The great champion killer's coming with me.
How about you answer some questions first? What can you tell me about this herd?
Been there for years. We harvest the parts we need from it. No more, no less. New machines always show up to replace our kills.
What about the killer machines you mentioned?
They guard the herd. The more we take out, the more arrive. First Sawtooths, then Ravagers. Now, a sandblasted Thunderjaw. Hit us right as we were herding machines into our pens.
Ooh.
Had to leave half my hunters behind to fend it off. Only survivors are the ones you see here.
Doesn't sound like you like this commander of yours.
Survival in the desert requires a more disciplined approach than that of other clans.
Means she really likes her rules and order.
But you don't.
I just don't like hers.
This is insubordination.
I must be dehydrated.
You mentioned the capital gives you water.
There's no giving. We pay tribute for it with machine parts. Parts being the most valuable. Every other desert village has some resource to exchange. But the capital of Scalding Spear is the only one with a constant supply of water. Here in dry country, it's the same as holding everyone's lives in their hands.
It is the way of the desert. How we've always survived.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it good.
You knew Regala's champion, Gruda.
He was one of ours. So was Regala. Desert Clan's pride and joy.
Why is she attacking her own people?
She feels betrayed. Regala was a legend among our clan, fearless and unrelenting. A marshal to Hekarro, chief of all Tenakth. His judgment made flesh.
What changed?
The Karja king asked for peace, and Hekarro agreed. Regala wanted payment in kind for the atrocities the Karja committed. A Tenakth empire that would push into the east. So she challenged Hekarro's decision.
And lost.
He had no choice but to face her in combat.
Hekarro won. She should have died by his hand then, but the chief let her live. For Tenakth, that kind of mercy is a bitter drink.
Now that she rides machines and murders marshals, we might not be able to ignore her camps in the desert for much longer.
No one in the Desert Clan's touching those camps. This is between Regala and Hekarro. If the chief's strong enough to lead, he'll prevail. If he doesn't, he'll make way for one who is.
That's a little harsh, isn't it?
So's the desert.
I'll help you harvest those pen machines if I can. Probably better if you don't do it on your own. Seems like your village needs you right now.
I like her.
An outlander after my own heart. We can leave now, or I can meet you at our outpost southeast of here.
Let's just leave now.
I'll go with you.
Very well. We leave for the Southeast Canyon.
May the Ten protect you then. I'll await your return and report to the capital.
You do that. This way. Sooner we get those machine hearts, the faster we'll get the water we need. Can't believe an outlander would lend us a hand when our own clan won't. And Jataka has the stones to tell me the commander has good reason to be strict with our water supply.
Only you think she doesn't.
I think she's always talking about how scarce water is in the desert. But do you really think anyone in Scalding Spear is dying of thirst? Or her own squad? No. I bet they dip their hand in the trough whenever they want. Our clan should be led by someone who knows what it's like to scrape by. To fight, tooth and nail to survive.
And I'm guessing that someone is you?
I've lived in the fringes of the desert my entire life. I've fought for every single mouthful of water I've ever had. I know I'm a better fighter. And I'm prettier.
Uh-huh.
I'd make sure everyone gets all the water they need, no matter what village they're from.
Didn't Jataka say you guys have too little to go around to begin with?
I'm sure I'll be able to fix that somehow. There's always a way.
I guess that's a good way to look at things.
Now, are you gonna keep moving, or what's going on here? I guess I had to wait for his little speech. Oh god, we're going up against the Thunderjaw. I just realized that. Please let it be like half health or something. The last one I faced absolutely destroyed me. That is a big ass bristleback. Is that a bristleback?
There it is. Gotta get some more ammo. Follow me.
I can't even see what that is from here.
You'll have to excuse the mess. Our soldiers use this place to prepare themselves before herding machines into the canyon. You're, welcome to any supplies you can find. Might need them for the fight ahead.
Thanks.
There we go. Let's move out.
You will hold on for a second. While I literally...
Hey, where are you off to?
Bet a
Pens are
dyer
this
would
way.
be interested in this.
Um...
And here I thought you'd abandon me. So, what's Honora looking for out in the Forbidden West?
Who says I'm looking for something?
I doubt you traveled all the way out here just for the scenery.
I'm trying to fix something.
I see. All right, you can keep your secrets. Guess I should just be thankful you decided my problems are worth fixing too.
That's one way to look at it.
We're here.
I'll help you harvest machine hearts if it'll get water for your people.
Oh, it will. That's the canyon we draw machines into. Then we block them in and pick them off. Now, we'll have to climb over the barricade to get in. When we do, be ready to fight. I already lost good people in there. Can't wait to see the champion killer in action. You go and I'll follow.
Sure. At my pace
Any
then.
hearts you loot and I'll take them from you later.
Acid could work against that machine.
Hmm.
That'll help never hurt.
I see no Thunderjaw. You're telling me my Silent Strike does not one-shot this thing? Hmm. Hmm.
Down it goes!
Best machine is a dead machine.
You don't see me. And you know you don't see me.
Frost ammo would work.
I definitely don't think I can one-shot the Ravager. But I don't quite want to unstealth yet.
That's a fanghorn without its horns.
Time for a scrap. Hey. Hey, need some ammo?
Hmm.
I'm not giving up.
There we go.
Grab this before you run out. Dodge this. Hey, that'll leave a good scar to show off. Aloy, grab this ammo. Come on, give us a fight worth inking. Shake it off, Aloy.
I need to attend to the dead. Make sure their tags get back to their families. If you can harvest the machine hearts, I'd be grateful.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, no, that's not what I want.
That's all the parts we need. I should take these to Draka.
I still have not seen the Fanghorn. Sorry, not the Fanghorn, the Thunderjaw. Which makes me a little worried. Okay. Note to self, can't walk on ropes with one of these cannons. So something tells me I'm gonna want to bring these over here. Nice little vantage point, because I still have not seen the Thunderjaw, which makes me very nervous. Something tells me we are not done here. So I'm going to be smart, and I'm going to prep ahead of time. Okay, fine. Don't be nice to me. Can you just go up, please?
A rush of air.
May the wings of the Ten carry you home, my brother.
I got the hearts. We should head back to Arrowhand.
Yeah, at least now we can bag and tag these soldiers. Hold on. Since you can clearly handle a bunch of angry machines,
Yes.
I want to go back to where the Thunderjaw hit us. I lost a lot more fighters there. I can't just leave them to rot. They deserve to be bagged and tagged too. Will you come with me?
Lead the way.
Let me grab her.
Move you along. Aren't you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm bringing this with me, though. Going up against a Thunderjaw, you bet your ass I'm bringing a big-ass cannon.
Well, hello.
I'm gonna be slow. I'm doing the smart thing and bringing a Ravager cannon.
And she's back. We'll make sure the Fallen get the send-off they deserve.
You are slow, my dude. And I'm carrying a cannon.
To think, so many have to die just to get water.
Did you try talking to your commander at Scalding Spear?
Please, the only thing she'll listen to is the sound of a bow being drawn.
So maybe
About
next
that,
time draw your
wouldn't
bow.
mind having yours at my side if it ever came to it.
I'm just passing through, Draka.
You can't blame me for trying.
Nope. Doesn't mean I have to say yes. Great, where is this Thunderjaw?
This is it.
where the Thunderjaw ripped through my squad.
Okay, where is it?
Sorry, Draka.
They were warriors to the end. We should get started.
Someone's alive. By the rocks.
Speak sense, soldier.
Burrowers.
Looks like we got a fight on our hands.
Oh, here we go.
Got some ammo coming your way. Hey, give us a hand over here. Come on, Aloy! Get up!
Leave me alone for 5 seconds.
I owe
Thank
one,
you.
Aloy. Grab this ammo! Want some of this? Come and get it! Grab this!
Still in this fight.
Thunderjaw's back. This is gonna get rough.
Where is the Ravager cannon?
Acid ammo will make this go quick.
Hey, need some ammo?
dead Ravagers around. We can use their cannons.
Go get one. I'll draw the Thunderjaw's fire. Give you some room. Come on. Give us some fight worth it here. Don't waste that ammo. Here. Dodge.
Ah!
I'm trying to find a Ravager cannon.
Got some ammo coming your way.
I see absolutely 0 Ravager cannons.
Relief.
Thanks. Not gonna lie. That one hurt. Don't waste that ammo. Here.
There we go. There's one. Or not. No, I'm just looking for the Ravager cannons you said are somewhere near here. Because I am not seeing any.
Take care of this now?
What if its weapons broke off? I can use it.
Damn. I was so close with that too. I could not for the life of me find that fucking Ravager cannon that he mentioned. Like, where the fuck was that supposed to be? Fuck. Yeah, I'm still not good for a Thunderjaw.
Got some ammo coming your way. Dodge this! Come and get it!
Damn. The acid definitely works against it though. I've just got to be better. Kind of need a drink too, but I'm okay for now.
No more ammo.
Oh god.
Think you can catch me?
I just don't have enough heals. I'm not dodging well enough. Oh no.
I need backup.
Much better.
Let's make these arrows stick. Grab this ammo. Grab this before you run out. Are you seriously leaving right now? We did it! Hey, do me a favor and get the Thunderjaw's heart. I need to check on that soldier.
Well, this'll do. I should check on Draka and that soldier.
Yeah.
stocking up for that.
Give me all the berries.
Well, don't have to worry about running out.
I totally ran out. So I am definitely collecting until I find my way to full. Or close to it. Alright, where is this idiot?
Speak any more of that nonsense, and you will.
Didn't think I was going to make it.
You did good, soldier. You're going back home.
Unlike a lot of others.
You were the one who refused to leave your people behind.
I know I'm racking up favors here, but, did you take those hearts back to Arrowhand? We'll be right behind you.
Of course. Be careful.
With that Thunderjaw heart in hand, we'll get all the water we need. Thank you, Aloy.
Yeah.
Harris, sick with this heat.
Hmm. Yeah, it's probably just rock. Just like that was.
appreciate the extra pair of hands, Chaplain.
I didn't reach my age without knowing how to mend a few wounds.
Race? Well, they definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind.
I'm sorry, what am I doing? Mm. I'm sorry, what did I pick up in special gear? I have so many coils and weaves.
The desert has never bared it. You've returned. Where's Draka?
Bring it up the rear?
Just a little late, Chaplain. Gained some extra baggage on the way back. She's got the machine hearts, including a Thunderjaws. You should have seen this flame in the desert. Here. Something to commemorate our heroic victory.
A victory indeed. Command will be relieved to hear about this.
Get them to Scalding Spear as soon as you can. And tell the commander how many had to die to get them.
Huntress, may I have a word?
Maybe.
I heard what you did at the Bulwark. They say that in addition to your bow and spear, you have a kind of second sight, especially for matters that have to do with the old ones.
That's one way
One
to
way
put
to put
it.
it?
So it's true. You've done well by my clan, but our troubles may not be as easily settled as Draka believes. I think your second sight might be just what we need.
What exactly is the problem?
Not here. Meet me at Scalding Spear. I'll explain everything.
I'll see you there when I can.
Good. The entire clan might depend on it.
Yeah, I'm almost running out of spots. Okay, I need to use some of these. And then sell some of the rest.
Your enemies should always recognize you.
Inventory skills. Interesting. Okay, maybe I should have been using that. Say, I'm assuming this is the one that I'm using right now. That's already at max.
Good enhancement.
That's not what I was in here to do, though. Nothing else has any slots.
Don't pass up a chance to trade this time.
Mm.
See? You were right to come to me.
Yeah. My squad was out hunting when a bad one hit. Thought the sand would shred my skin. But we toughed it out. The Outlanders are
Okay.
always good. Trust me.
So, the Sky Clan's mighty wall
serves Tekote right for being stupid enough to refuse the chief's orders.
I'd have traded my
How
best
can I help you
blade
today?
to see him talked down by an outlander.
Not me. It's too damn cold up in those mountains. So, I've been thinking. I'm going to petition to find the chief's god.
Spear and bow. You'll need skill with both if you go to the hunting grounds.
I feel like I need to do more.
Anything I can upgrade?
What worth are shells until they
By the way, those grubby ox.
Can I sell some of my less used? Yeah.
Down south, sure are getting cozy.
Okay, now how many does it say I can do? Probably should have sold some of my outfits too, but whatever. Ugh. I want a better one though.
You'd be better off gathering a rating.
They're lucky the can stretched thin as it is. But I guess the tribute they pay doesn't hurt.
The desert's ours. No.
You must want something.
Is it because of my potions pouch? Is that why I can't do anything?
careful.
Maybe I will do some hunting for some of that stuff tomorrow. Off stream.
This right, Abe. It's Karja. I think it was left behind by Marshal Fashov.
Do you need to resupply? I needed to practice. My blade's not as quick as I'd like.
Oh, hello again, Champion Killer.
Your people seem to be in better spirits.
Yeah, they'll be happier as soon as that water gets here. We can't keep going like this. Something has to break.
What are you going to do?
Not sure yet, but if you want change, you have to demand it yourself. Whether it be with words or arrows.
Just try to stay out of trouble.
No promises.
With everything that's happened, I feel like I need to do more. For the clan, the tribe.
What can I get? No bird meat.
Don't let anyone tell you that I can't cook.
This time I will.
Hmm. Trying to return Aether. Where did my kill go?
can trade this green shine.
Well, that was a waste of an arrow.
Race? Well, they definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind.
Do not go over the side. What's new, rumor girl?
Be careful if you're traveling southwest, champion. Rebels have set up camp in the hills. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to dig your grave.
Yeah, I bet they would be.
Warning. Sounds like the Danath could use a hand dealing with these rebels.
Right. Your loss.
No more of those.
And I'm back.
Like this? Oh, you're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
And my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha! They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Yeah, you enjoy that, eh?
And you're all better. And you're here.
Made it.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom.
Here's a
You
good
should
one.
know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I
Yeah.
showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Mm. Something tells me he's gonna like this training. Go. Let them do their thing.
Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp you two were looking for, to the southwest.
I wouldn't have taught you the song if I didn't like the way you sing it.
So you like hearing me butcher Utaru music?
I sure don't. You sound like a dying long leg.
What's up, Varl?
This place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. How's, training with Zoe?
You know we really are training.
Mostly.
Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. I'm guessing you've spoken with Katalo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, a tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one Zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready.
I'm assuming that's all early game information
Handling their focus.
that I've
We all have our
forgotten.
difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
Usually does.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Erend stops listening to the same music over and over again,
Maybe.
maybe. We'll be fine.
Alright, what about you? What do you got for me?
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
Have you gone back to Plainsong at all?
I thought about it, but I wouldn't know what to tell them. The chorus already thinks me a thorn in the thicket. If they knew what we did to Fa, even if they understood, there'd be little they could grasp about all
this.
No. For now, I must leave the tribe behind.
What are you up to?
Gaia was kind enough to put together a list of glyphs used by the Old Ones. She helped me decipher some of the data you've collected and showed me how to use the focus to help the process. It's not easy, but it's been working so far.
That's good to hear. I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system.
There you go. You're getting the lingo.
Gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
It's how the Old Ones like to build.
Did Gaia tell you anything about the Zeniths?
She did, though it wasn't exactly easy to believe. To think that there are places among the stars where life can bloom as it does here, it is humbling, to say the least, and heartbreaking that such life should be bent on destroying ours.
So, how does a tribe like the Utaru manage to maintain the peace with warriors like the Tenakth?
By holding them off. When our fields bloomed aplenty, the Tenakth looked upon our lands with envy. But Plainsong's dishes provided sanctuary and high ground to keep invaders at bay. In the end, even the Tenakth saw sense in a truce. The Utaru promised to provide the Tenakth with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tenakth would relinquish one of their own, a veteran, to train the Utaru in combat. This custom was abandoned a few years after the derangement, but some veterans still remain in the plains.
I've been meaning to ask, what's the deal with you and the chorus? You didn't seem to be on the best of terms.
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly defying them. Twice. When the Carja invaded the Utaru plains, they did more than just attack our villages. They burned our fields, took our people as slaves, and murdered those who were too weak to make the trip back to Meridian.
To be sacrificed in the Sun Ring.
I was helping the healers back then, as waves of refugees swarmed into Plainsong. The chorus was divided in how to face the invaders. Some saw sense in raising arms. Others believed the dishes would keep us safe, as they had many times before. And while they bickered, I buried the seeds of the fallen.
It couldn't have been easy, seeing your people suffer while the Carja invaded your lands.
I come from a small village near Plainsong. My grandmother used to say there was no seed that wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes when I decided to apprentice as a healer. When the Red Raids began, I thought about going back.
But
the injured kept pouring into Plainsong, day after day. So I kept putting it off. One day, I woke up to hear a Carja raiding party had ransacked my village during the night. I rushed there with the healers to help the survivors, but there weren't any left. The smell of burning flesh haunts me to this day.
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I made it a point to appear before the chorus as soon as we returned, to demand that we take a stand against the invaders. I was denied. So I left to fight on my own.
you're still here.
You said you set out to fight the Carja alone?
I did. But it turned out I wasn't the only one. News of my disagreement with the chorus spread through the plains. Before I knew it, I had more than a dozen Utaru warriors ready to follow me into battle. We knew we couldn't take on the Carja armies head-on, but we also knew the lay of the land better than they did. We ambushed smaller raiding parties, sabotaged their supply lines, and hit their encampments at night.
Sounds like you were a force to be reckoned with.
Enough that the Tenakth took notice. When the clans began to push the Karja back east, they let us join their ranks. We chased the enemy all the way to Barren Light.
You said you were at Barren Light when the Tenakth defeated the Karja?
Tenakth marshals climbed the cliffs of the Daunt under cover of night, then attacked from the other side. Before we knew it, the gates were open, and the full force of the clans burst through. What happened next was not something I like to remember. When all the dust and blood settled, I smelled it again. The stench of burnt flesh. Our enemies defeated. What was left of my squad returned to the Utaru Plains. I went back to Plainsong. But even as the harvests passed, it didn't feel like I'd truly returned at all.
Is that when you became a grave singer?
I thought soothing the suffering of others would somehow appease my own.
Let me guess, it
Then
didn't.
you came along and gave me a choice. I could either sing at people's graves or fight for a chance to keep them alive.
I'm glad you chose the latter.
Good girl.
Sounds like you met my friend Talana.
Yes, the Karja Huntress.
Oh.
I haven't seen armor like hers since the Red Raids, but Varl tells me that she too suffered at the hands of the Mad Sun King.
Yeah. She's one of the good ones. Trust me. You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
So you've been talking to Gaia?
Yes. She was kind enough to take me through some of the history of the Old Ones, including their demise and the heroic actions of her creator, Elizabeth Sobek. I was surprised to see she was you.
Kinda, sort of.
Past, but reborn? Not that I claim to understand how.
It's weird and complicated.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
Yeah, that he definitely is.
Right. I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then. Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Nice.
Has anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Why don't you check the cache? Maybe you left it there when you dropped off all that ale.
Oh. Hope it didn't get stained.
How you learning, Erend?
Hey.
A nice place.
Well, it's not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. That's nothing I can't handle.
Right.
See you working on handling it just fine. I'm actually glad that they're doing this and kind of bringing more people into the fold. Like, the Lone Hero stuff has its usages, but...
I see Varl gave you a focus.
It doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom.
Now you have an idea.
Now I do. Sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful. You know?
It takes some time, but yeah. I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things, thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
How are you settling in?
Yeah, Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet.
Yeah.
I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
So Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
Don't we all?
I better go.
Right.
Nice catching up, though.
I'll leave you to it.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later. Looks like someone's put some of my stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. This is the rite of passage that Vishav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Yeah, till that didn't work out.
My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe.
And let's back out another way.
Pizza?
That's an interesting description for pizza. Tastes worse the longer it needs to be delivered. Another way out.
Looks like this room's changed. Is that your doing, Gaia?
Yes. I have repurposed the displays to track the cauldrons you have acquired data from.
So the 10 carried their visions with them.
Can I actually do anything here now? I've got one Fanghorn Antler, but I need more. I've got the primary nerve there, but I need a couple tusks. Okay.
Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place, Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Yes. But unfortunately it got destroyed. That's why we're trying to repair it and get it back to what it's supposed to be.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
Okay.
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light, from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
Okay.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why did you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command.
Even if you wanted to. Makes sense.
After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself. Even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
Yeah, people be assholes. Like, Jesus Christ. Fuck, Tekote is a piece of shit.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings.
Planes.
And leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. And it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom. And the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
Yeah, based upon both of their accounts, it would have seemed that they both would have been there. I guess they just never really interacted with each other, maybe.
Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the Ten walk with you.
But yeah, fuck everybody's backstories suck. Like, Jesus Christ. Everybody's so damn sad in their past. Whatever, why not? Oh, shit.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
Yeah.
I see.
I see that big ass bed. I bet they did. Wondering where Gaia's camera in this room is.
Well, they didn't have
Holograms.
like I do.
Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
And that's how they're able to access it.
Where have I seen this before?
Looks like Arendt and Catalo moved their stuff in.
Plenty more areas. I'm sure we'll get more companions. Alright. Let's fucking get rid of Aether. Bring her back to Gaia. It's interesting to see what they've done with the base.
Black Aloy, when you're ready, please merge Aether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
There we go. More data for the dome.
Error. Drone feed disconnected.
Oh, okay, so.
Good choice.
Ah, okay. So we can make it look like where the drone was. Interesting. I didn't know that was what that would do. Alright, here's Aether.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Eleuthia frequency.
Eleuthia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
But
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility.
and it says beware.
Aloy, it is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Eleuthia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal.
A plea for help.
Plea for help.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there,
Or someone's using it as a trap.
get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, The Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
But it could be something else. I wonder if this is what's his name from the first game. Maybe he figured out that we'd gotten this far. There was a good chance we had rebooted Gaia and is using this to try and get our attention. We know he's out there somewhere.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
Well, I'll investigate.
I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming.
And have backup for once.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
No, I'm good to go. Damn it, Midler.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
That's Varl and them's room. That's the information way. That's the other living quarters.
Looks like I can open that door now.
This one.
Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Let's do that. Another room. What for?
Can I just stand here, please? Ethan Reed, Center Private Log. Okay, so Regional Control Center 9 designs facility, come along, finally builds it. Have everything it needs except personality. So I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes, starting with this little tucked away hideout. August would get a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, kind of like the old English castles, but I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will. Interesting. Can I like get in here? There's apparently something in there. Okay, I guess that works as well. Looks kind of like a VR setup, sort of. Alright, where are those two idiots?
It's gonna be a trek to get to the location that Gaia marked.
Yeah, it'll be nice to stretch my legs. There she is.
You ready to head out?
Let's get going.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
I'll take the optimism. Oh, is it gonna take me straight there?
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Still glad you came with?
Vermin.
One of the Zeniths.
What is that?
A really big weapon.
What the hell?
Everybody dead?
Well, that takes the keg.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith. Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Oh, this almost didn't make it. Whatever the rebels did, it took down our shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
It's gonna be what's her name?
Ford.
What?
Hello, Verbena? What do you have for me?
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something. What?
So maybe the broadcast was genuine. Because that sounds to me like they maybe caught the actual program. but because they're AI, they are semi-sentient. And it somehow escaped them?
What a mess.
Hmm.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area?
I forget what this subfunction is supposed to do. Maybe it was something they thought they could use?
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. The weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
But not before I grab these.
Yeah, it's kind of chilly. All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the Asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm thinking.
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Sorry, what was that angle right there? Okay, that thing is definitely dead.
My pack's full. I can get it from my stash later.
This kind of looks like a cauldron, maybe.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the Asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go. There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right? found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Nothing really on this side.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Fusion reactor on standby. Beamcast initiated.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
I wonder if that was originally the Zenith. How they gained the assets. And then it fled back on them.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthea's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset?
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or
Not
anything
yet,
you
at
can
least.
blow up.
God damn it, I have no idea if I'm going the right direction or the wrong.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
Find anything that might... tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so.
Okay, so I kind of stumbled my way down here. Nope, there's nothing that way. Was there anything up these stairs? Okay, it all ends up in the same spot. The guy heading up the Eleuthia subfaction practically sparkles in his eyes when he was bombarding us with follow-up questions on the ectogenic chamber design.
So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus, it's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
There's just so much territory to cover.
His wings holding up?
Okay, I guess not.
A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Oh, Jesus.
"236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve."
The SOS number. $237.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right.
Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm assuming this is meant to be like an unknown. Oh. It's their Sobek clone.
Aloy,
Yeah.
You.
Technically, it's Sobek.
Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Probably a control implement.
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsineth. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
Destroy it. Destroy it right now.
Succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those Spectre things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
This is going to be interesting.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
I don't even know what I want to fucking...
Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
Which it does.
That thing's quick. There, machine's vulnerable. There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Okay, so... Well, at least I know how to kill these things now.
get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Don't get yourself killed, dumbass.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron. Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Ship's down. It's on the move.
Gotta
Stay
go back,
put.
Aloy.
I'll see what I can do.
Let. The second you need me, I'm there. Who's next?
There.
Yeah. Get the fumes in your eyes. Hey, get out of there! Aloy! Ammo! You okay? Can't beat an Asaram fort.
Come on.
Hey, you want me to hit you again? Boy, did you pick the wrong fight.
No shots left.
Oh, look at that thing whizzing away. Ah, it's done. Aloy, she's...
Yeah, we know.
Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all. How do you like me now?
Oh, I know what's being meant here.
I'll fill up while I can. no. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing.
It's just gonna take me straight back to the base. Okay, it's almost 3:30. I need to go to bed after this. Originally meant to go to sleep before that, but I thought I'd actually have a chance to like get to a campfire. I didn't think it'd actually take me straight there. Jeez. Oh, it's getting a little late. Unfortunately, I don't have to be anywhere early tomorrow. It's more Sunday that I gotta be up and moving early.
I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl. Erend? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
'Cause there's two of me now.
There's two of you now! At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. It reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates.
I'm assuming that didn't go well.
Mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do, with a spark and a boom.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
Just do what you can.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
In a state? That sounds kind of scary.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
So, say the same to you.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
Sorta.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
That's what she was trying to do.
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life.
But
as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again.
so that they don't go rogue like that.
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Aether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those Stormbirds in line. You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
Probably true.
I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Aloy.
There are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Where'd Katalo go?
Focus acting up again.
That's fine.
I can take a look if you want.
Nah. Usually works if I just flick it a few times with my thumb.
I have to get the weapon fragment to Gaia first. And check on the clone.
Anything new? Doesn't look like it.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
Here
Looks
we go.
like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
Sort of.
Explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe, maybe not.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
They are to her. If it comes to
Have you
that.
had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
No.
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
No idea.
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hekarro's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
I need to go.
On your way, then.
Okay, so I think it's just...
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
Aloy! Glad you made it back okay.
Where is she, Varl?
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello?
Beta?
It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't
Don't
understand.
understand that.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah. Booting up.
Better.
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information about you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed. So far, Zenith established a colony world after all. Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable. Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves? Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
No.
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over. So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that?
They do, apparently.
Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So that did come from
So
them.
you know about the extinction signal. It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well...
Surprise! Here I am.
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric, he's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus, infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony.
That's crazy that they found a way to live this long.
The colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A. The Zeniths never told you any details. They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius. Guess they survived old age too. How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm
working on it.
But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done.
And now they're back to square one.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
Yeah, but they took a lot of shit they weren't supposed to, so I'm not
You
surprised.
said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or... So how long?
How long what?
You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths? How did you know? Optimal strategy, so? Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus. What? You don't have Hephaestus already? Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location, of course not! You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location. What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything, everyone, are gonna die. Hey. Calm down.
Yeah, she's literally having a panic attack right now.
You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help? I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
She literally was having a full-on panic attack there for a second.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
You can understand the way she speaks.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
But I mean, like, she's right. Like, we didn't grow up with Apollo. We are way behind on some of the knowledge shit that she is probably capable of having. But freaking out about it doesn't help. If anything, show us. Teach us. Or at least use what you know.
I just don't get this last part.
Maybe.
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing, it's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. If you need anything, just let me know.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuff anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else.
Not how stuffed
How's
animals went.
everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
Okay. As long as you're not completely lost.
Settling in?
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
Worst things.
I should get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
Well, I gotta have one more talk with Gaia before I get out of here.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this.
Not quite a trap.
The weapon it was part of somehow
Not
stripped
quite a
the glove of its
sub-fort.
shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zenith.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Which means we're dealing with Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion.
That's his name.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zenith got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Guy. So I guess we won't be making use of Silent's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
It's a little loud, Aaron.
I'm assuming he's listening to music again.
It makes you want to punch something.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods. If you have time, that is.
You said you wanted to talk about the land gods?
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again provide Plainsong with grain. Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called it, reboot code. If we deliver it to the land gods, their derangement will end.
That's great.
Maybe. There are thorns on the path. Unless the code is given by Hephaestus, the land gods will reject it. Gaia showed me a way around this. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar to the land gods.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we fought in the repair bay?
Yes. Gaia helped me locate 2 of them out west.
So, kill the machines, get the control cores, then use them to adapt the reboot code into something the land gods will obey?
If all goes well. But taking down 2 Grimhorns won't be easy.
We'll do it.
Never is.
Bless you, Aloy. I'll send you the location of the machines.
I'll let you know when I get close to those Grimhorns.
Good. If we can get their control cores, maybe we really can heal the land gods.
Alright. Time to get back to that bloody campfire.
Ready to glide in?
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
Heard the lowlanders have been fighting rebels by the coast, west of the grove. If you're still helping the chief handle those scabs, you might want to talk to Kragella at Tide's Reach.
If I make it out there, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Don't let the pretty landscapes fool you.
Here I am.
It's deadly out here.
Alright. Manual save. Alright, that was going to do it for me for tonight. I stayed up about an hour to an hour and a half later than I meant to, but I did not think it was just going to just jump me straight into that last mission.
No nonsense, just trade.
And I like ending out of fires, so all good. I don't have to be up early tomorrow. I don't work tomorrow. I have pretty much the whole weekend off, so I'm going to be on a bunch. Might even stream this for a couple hours tomorrow before I've got to go to hockey tomorrow night, so.
Stay alert, soldier.
Because if I am going to stream tomorrow, it's going to have to be during the day. But,
Looking to buy?
that's going to be it for me for tonight. Hope you all have a good one. I'll see you guys next time.